Good afternoon, everybody. Got my project that finished up on my 3040 CNC. It's a distressed flag with 4 soldiers across the front. One will be a black shadow. And I've done some sanding and a little bit of cleanup on it. And after I get done with the airbrushing everything, I'll go back in and hit it with some light sandpaper to clean up all the paint off of it except for in the grooves in this inset soldier here. I'm just using a little CH airbrush, dual action. Got air and you pull for paint. So I usually mix about 1/3 acrylic paint to 2/3 water. It seems to do pretty good. I don't have to worry about any clogging. And I use one of the nylon lines up to the paint gun just to make it a little bit easier. And we will get this painted. It's a nice day outside to get it painted before the storms come in. Basically, I'm just following the lines. And I kind of don't want it to be black. I just want it to have a differentiate between the pine and the grooves that the router cut. But I normally go over these 2 times. Just makes cleanup a lot easier. I may go back and touch these stars up with some white. And you'll see it kind of, it dries almost right away. But I used to do spray paint on these and use frog tape, and it takes forever to get the paint off of the wood. But it goes pretty fast. And I will be back after I get this done. And we're back. I've done 2 coats on the silhouette here, and everything else just kind of seeing some areas I may have missed. Touching up with a little black paint. And once I let it dry just a little bit, I'll go hit it with some very fine sandpaper. It doesn't take a lot to take this thin coat of paint off. When I do spray paint, I actually use a paint scraper to take off the bulk of it so it doesn't ruin all of my sanding pads so fast. But the airbrush makes it so much easier to finish up jobs pretty fast. I have seen some people use straight acrylic. I just don't want to have any problems with the needle and the airbrush. Cleanup is very simple. I just put the pickup in a thing of water and strip down the whole airbrush and wash everything off. Like coloring in the lines back in school. I actually learned a lot from using my CNC. I had never airbrushed before, and I can airbrush enough to make money. So, I'd say it's pretty good. And it uses very little paint out of this paint jar. It's probably only used about this much down. And like I said, I put about 1/3 of acrylic in and 2/3 water and shake it up. The glass cap has a solid cap. This has a vent in it, so don't make a mistake and try to shake it with this one, because this has to have an inlet so it doesn't get a vacuum on it. But these jobs go pretty fast. CNC does all the dirty work, and I think this one took about an hour. This is on my new 3040 CNC. And I was running Mach 3. This was a DXF file, and I set it to a 2mm cut using a 1/32 bit. It's a very fine bit, so basically just enough to barely stick your fingernail down in, but enough to hold the paint when I go to sand it off. But we'll let that finish drying, and I'm going to hit it with some sandpaper, and we'll be back. Let y'all see what the finished product looks like. And we're back, and I've sanded the excess paint off and just left with some of the grooves. I think it turned out pretty good. I may just do a light coat of poly over it just to seal the wood. Do it on the front, back, and the sides, and just leave it natural wood, just so it's just a kind of a white pine and black. If you have any questions, just post them below.